What is fate? All the events that occur around us, are they all predetermined and supernatural? And do we have no say and no control over it? Let us find the answers to these very profound questions today in terms of Pythagorean numerology, because the language of numbers is what I speak the best. If you or anyone else that you know of has crossed the age of 35 years, you can try this simple 2-step calculation with me right now. Step 1. Add all the digits of your date of birth and reduce the sum to a single digit. Step 2. Subtract this number from 36, and this double-digit number that you have derived is the age in your or the person's life which marks a very important transition point. There's no other way to it. Do it for any person that you know of on the face of earth and ask them about the experiences that they went through at that age, and you will be astonished with your finds. So if you believe that the events in your life are not predetermined and they cannot be predicted, and there's nothing called fate or destiny, please stand corrected right now, because the simple calculation proves you wrong. When we begin our journey in this realm, we are introduced to the cycle of events in this lifetime right at the moment of our birth. We get associated with the sounds that we are known by and the numbers that are connected to us. By using our birth name and our birth date, we can derive our numerology blueprint, which has 2 major sections. One is the personality chart and the other is the progressive chart. The personality chart outlines our basic temperament, which is obviously predetermined. Every infant can be seen to be having a unique temperament straight from birth. Scientifically, it can be said that the DNA contains some predetermined information which creates this unique mix. But if we translate this in terms of Pythagorean numerology, it can be said that each infant gets associated with a unique set of numbers that give some information about that unique temperament. The progressive chart, on the other hand, is indicative of our journey through time in this lifetime, the trends and the challenges that we would be dealing with. Now, according to Pythagorean numerology, this too, to a huge extent, is predetermined. A cycle that is outlined by the number 4 is predetermined to have a feel of the number 4. It wouldn't play like the number 2 or 8. It will be a 4. Similarly, if we look into the personality chart of any person and find the soul number to be 1, the person would yearn to be a leader of some sort and wouldn't be happy playing the second lead. This will always be true, and this is predetermined. Together, the personality chart and the progressive chart can give us some possibilities and premises within which the story of a person's life to some extent is definitely scripted. and this is what we call fate. It is predetermined that we will be having some resemblances with our parents, appearance-wise and also temperament-wise. It is also predetermined that we will have some inclinations in some specific directions, which can be seen in our numbers also. We will have a specific skin color and a specific eye color, which again is based on our DNA, the information that's contained in our DNA. And all of this is not in our control, at least in this realm, it is not. This basic outline and the basic premises of our story is already set right when we are born. Yet, there's also a lot open to our choice. For instance, each number in our blueprint is indicative of a wide spectrum of possibilities and can have a positive side as well as a negative side. It is true that the feel of the 1 time is going to be like a 1 time, the feel of a 2 time will be like a 2 time, and 3 time will be like a 3 time. But within the premises of each of these numbers, there's a lot of possibilities that we can tap and a lot of choices that we can have. For instance, if you're a person with repeat ones in your personality chart and you're dealing with a cycle, trend of time ruled by the number 2 in your progressive chart, then chances are that temperament-wise you're highly bold, you're self-reliant, and you're very forceful. But you could be dealing with a trend of time that will demand you to show patience, diplomacy, and team spirit. Now, this could be a very tricky situation for you where you need to act against your basic temperament to align with the trend of time. You're a 1 person, but in many ways you need to show the kindness, tact, and balance of the number 2. And once again, this tricky situation which is created for you is fate. But as I said, you have choices. You may choose to make your life miserable by opposing the incoming current, or you may choose to swim with the current. You may learn to swim. Now, given the fact that you accept fate and choose to swim with the current, even then there's a wide spectrum of possibilities that you can tap. Number 1, you can tap your emotional side. During a cycle ruled by 2, you can tap your emotional side and lead an emotionally active life, deeply catering to your romantic side, living a life of togetherness with your partner. Number 2, you can tap your supportive side and become the mind and power behind the throne, supporting the person in front of the limelight. You can become the person that people would fall back upon. Number 3, you can cater to your artistic and imaginative side and become a devoted artist who cares less for the limelight and more for the act of creating and serving itself. Number 4, you can cater to your spiritual side and become a spiritual healer or a mediator. Number 5, you can again play the role of mediator, but of a different kind. You can be a trader, connecting people, or perhaps using your persuasive skills in negotiations. Number 6, you can become a doctor, saving and healing people and helping and supporting them in times of disease and distress. Number 7, you can use your deep understanding of human emotions and use it to either guide, heal, or support people, or perhaps you can use it to control people. Number 8, you can become an ambassador, maintaining diplomatic relationships between 2 parties. So now you could see that even if the basic premises of this 2 time is fixed, there are certain basic rules and boundaries of 2, and this time is not going to make you feel similar to a 3 time, 8 time, or a 5 time. But within these basic premises, there's also a lot open for our choice. In contrary to this, you may as well choose to deny the existence of fate and you may fight the current. Yes, you can choose to do that as well, and you can surely turn your life into a battleground and become a Spartan waiting for martyrdom. Yes, some people also treat life as a battlefield and consider themselves to be great warriors in it. And possibly that too is a way of looking at it. I wouldn't call it wrong. But to me, the best way is to sink and to fit into your life with its unique set of circumstances. Don't deny it, don't hate it or despise it. Just wholeheartedly accept it, respect it, accept its uniqueness, and simply flow with it. And flowing with life will feel very easy when you would grow in awareness with the two books that are written by me. One is All is One and the other is Cycle of Nine, both aimed at making your life simpler and less complicated. They're going to help you deal with your shortcomings and accentuate your gifts. Also, Cycle of Nine is going to be the key for aligning yourself with the trend of incoming current or the trend of time. If you ask me again, what is fate? Now I'd simply say, fate is the predetermined premises of the story of your future. It is like a weather forecast where I can tell you that it is about to rain. I can tell you that you're an assertive person and you'd feel optimistic when it will be raining. But whether you would take your umbrella and put on those rain boots and save yourself from getting soaked up, or you would stay inside sipping your cup of coffee till it stops raining, or you would go ahead happily singing to get wet in the shower. It is open to your choice. And with the same premises of the story, each choice can lead to a different outcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this was useful for you and you've liked my work. If so, please remember to hit the like button, and also you can share the awareness with others. You can also subscribe to my channel and show support and love. You can like my Facebook page and also follow me on Instagram. That'll be all for today. Have a very good time. Bye bye.